Welcome back to the Singapore Indoor Stadium on semi-finals day here at the Singapore Open. Well, after the women's singles semi-finals have been completed, we start looking at the men's singles semi-finals, because our next match is the first of the men's singles semi-finals, and it features the Asian Games bronze medalist against the Asian Games silver medalist. It's Anthony Sinisuka GINTING up against the defending champion CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. Well, as far as the men's singles draw is concerned, we started the tournament with 4 former champions. By quarter-final stage, just 2, the number 1 and the number 2 seeds at the top and the bottom of the draw, because Kento Momota won the title in 2015, and as I was just saying, CHOU Tien Chen is the defending champion. So the third time this year, the 4 semi-finals finalists feature players from 4 different nations. It happened in the Malaysia Masters and at the All England. So 4 different nations is always a healthy sign and interesting for the fans at semi-final stage. So here, the defending champion, CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei, Anthony GINTING, the Asian Games bronze medalist, leads out the 2 players. CHOU Tien Chen, of course, won the silver medal at the Asian Games in Jakarta last year, losing out to Jonathan Christie. But this, as you can see, is the 9th meeting between these 2 players. The previous 8 honours are shared. But the last time they played, in fact, the last 2 times, was won by CHOU Tien Chen. Last time was in the group stage of those World Tour finals in Guangzhou. 21-18 in the deciding game, as you saw, an hour and 16 minutes at those World Tour finals for 3 games. So, the defending champion, CHOU Tien Chen, has won the toss of the coin and has chosen ends. So the players change ends before the start of the warm-up period. Joan Liang of Hong Kong, our umpire for this one. So these 2 players enjoyed success. Certainly last year, CHOU Tien Chen winning this title, he felt that was a big step forward in his career. There he is, the 29-year-old from Taipei, 1.80 m, that's 5'11". Down 1 place actually in the world ranking this week from his career high of number 3. And he did spend a total of 24 consecutive weeks as world number 3. Won the title last year, beating Su Jianhao in the final. So this is his 4th appearance. And when we look at his matches prior to this semi-final, played the qualifier. Tanon Sengsun Bunsak of Thailand in the first round. Janor Jorgensen of Denmark in the second round. And then the quarterfinal, 3 games against Samir Verma. An hour and 9 minutes for that 3-game match yesterday. So to his opponent, the number 7 seed, Anthony Sinisuka GINTING, 22 years of age, from Cimahi, just west of Bandung in West Java. And he is also down 1 place in the world ranking this week, down to number 9. But he did spend a total of 17 weeks as world number 7. He was a semi-finalist here 2 years ago, so this is his 2nd semi-final in his 3rd appearance at the Singapore Open. And just look at his results so far. First round against Wang Suwei of Chinese Taipei. Then Nishimoto, who was in the final of the German Open recently. And then in the quarterfinal against the number 4 seed, the Olympic champion, Chen Long, in 2 straight games. 21-8, 21-19 against the Olympic champion and 2-time former world champion. So the umpire I was telling you about, Joan Liang, from Hong Kong, and Stephen Ong from Malaysia, our service judge. Well, a year ago, when CHOU Tien Chen won this title, after he won the title, he was quoted as saying, "The last time I won a major title was in 2014. So it's been 4 years, so this is a breakthrough. And what he regarded as the previous major title was the French Open Super Series event. French Open of 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, CHOU Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Sinisuka GINTIng, Indonesia. CHOU Tien Chen to serve. Love all. Play.
Yes.
Service over. 1 love.
Well, he started yesterday's match against Chen Long in incredible style.
Awesomely played by CHOU Tien Chen. That spinning net shot, the last one. Ginting just knew he was the winner. He was just trying to avoid the situation. Look at that. It was so tight.
Yeah. So, Morten, your quiz question of the day?
Oh, that sounds... I'm looking forward to it. Hit me.
CHOU Tien Chen, obviously defending champion.
Yes.
There's only been one men's singles player who has ever retained the men's singles title here at the Singapore Open. Who was he?
I think he's from Malaysia.
No.
No?
Good rally.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, and good defence.
Yeah, CHOU Tien Chen really need good defence to stay in the match and perhaps make Ginting a little bit tired, so take the edge out of that very, very good attack Ginting has got. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I'll give you a little longer to ponder.
Yeah.
I'll give you a clue. It was 16 years ago. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's super. Lovely play from CHOU Tien Chen.
Yes.
Chen Hong.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I should have looked it up.
2002 and 2003. I thought you'd been swatting up some of the stats you were giving earlier.
Yeah, but I can't check up on everything.
Well, 5 straight points for the defending champion. Charles physio, Victoria. It's going wide.
I think we're having a terrific match on our hands.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I think. I have have to be honest to say that I am impressed with CHOU Tien Chen.
Yeah.
I thought, especially in the beginning here, he might be completely run over. And he, from a part of the first smash, he's virtually got everything else back.
Yeah.
Which means that, of course, he's got a solid defense, but you have to have a very solid defense when you play Ginting. And CHOU Tien Chen is just playing, defending. As soon as he gets in at the net, he's taking the initiative, and that's from there he's scoring his points.
Yeah, he's a very physically strong player, isn't he? Very strong legs, which enable him to move efficiently around the court. 7 straight points.
So Ginting really have to rethink. He's got to play with patience. He can't just, you know, oh, I have an opportunity, go for the big one, and then that's it. It's not, it's coming back. So he's got to rethink.
Henry Saputra, Ginting's coach. Overdone it.
Yeah, but even that one he got to.
Yeah.
Service over. 3-8.
Second semi-final of the year for both of these players. CHOU Tien Chen's semi-final was in the German Open, where he was the 2-time defending champion.
It's just super quality. Super quality from both of them on many occasions at the net, and they kept the rally going.
4-8.
Just inside the line. That's what he was doing so well yesterday against Chen Luong.
He's got a very nice attack, Ginting, and he's so quick on his feet. And of course, trickery and all that kind of thing coming in at the net. And so he's a very difficult player to play, especially on his good days. And yesterday, his attack against Chen Long was just too good. Simply too good for Chen Long.
Yeah. And that one was simply too good for the defending champion. Court will need to be mopped of the perspiration after the dive from CHOU Tien Chen. It's good to get the fans coming to see badminton at a young age. Yes, that's you.
That's you on TV.
This is a good comeback by Ginting.
7-8.
5 straight points.
That's out.
Service over. 9-7.
Not by much.
Not much, it's still enough.
Yeah. This is as good as a mile.
Yeah.
That's nice control up front of the court from CHOU Tien Chen.
10-7.
But this is a prime example of, in men's singles, how important it is to be a good net player. It's all set up around the net, and if you are not there and controlling it, you're losing initiative, you're losing the match. It's a very, very fine example of it. These two players play awesome net play. And another player who's really got good net play as well is, of course, Kento Momota.
Well taken.
Service over. 8-10.
So to the mid-game interval, the defending champion with a 3-point advantage. Had some indifferent form of late as CHOU Tien Chen. 3 first-round losses when the number 3 seed at the Indonesian Masters, the All England, and last week as well. But I wouldn't be at all surprised, knowing his character, a little bit of his character, that over the new year, end of December after the World Tour finals and beginning of the new year, I think he's probably been training really hard. And sort of that's a side effect of really heavy training in the long build-up towards the Olympic Games.
I think so too, because from now on, there will be no breaks.
No.
So I think it's... Oh, he slipped. I think it's okay. It's fine. But I think it's a combination of what you say, really heavy training, but also perhaps a little bit of break in order to, you know, really get ready for the Olympic qualification starting the 1st of May.
Yeah. Well, I remember, I can't actually remember exactly which 2 tournaments we were travelling between, but I met up with him at the airport. I was sitting having a coffee and he waved at me and I said, come and join me. And he was talking about how he wanted to really improve certain aspects of his game. And he said, maybe my results will go backwards a little bit, but in the end, it will make me a better player. And I thought, what courage from somebody so highly ranked to recognise that and have the courage to actually follow it through.
But I think that's what it takes. You always have to be critical towards yourself. You always have to self-improve. Exactly. And I think that's just the way to look at it.
10-11.
And you can't, despite, yes, he's made it all the way to top 3 in the world, but he's not one of those players who's won a lot of tournaments, as what we just discussed. So he is still having that aim, saying, okay, I can improve, I can get better, and how should I do it?
Yeah. I think he was right to go for it.
It was the only option CHOU Tien Chen had, was to play that tumbling net shot. So I agree, Ginting had to go for it. Couldn't control it though.
Oof, there's a challenge here from Ginting.
It's a wasted one.
You saw it as out?
Yes, I saw it as out.
Didn't get held up by the drift?
I don't think so. Maybe, but still out. Oh, it's it.
I thought the drift may have held it up. There you go.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-13. Play.
Short. Oh, my goodness, he got his racket to it.
Ginting is playing extremely fast
12.
lately. In the last few rallies, he's really going for high pace, getting everything as early as possible, controlling, working hard. Again, very early on that one.
Yeah, well played. And back level.
13 all.
And the finishing shot looks so easy, but I can assure you that's one of the most difficult shots to play. From Anthony Ginting there, really well controlled.
Six of the last 8 points. Oh, my goodness. What a super rally.
And I think the interesting thing as well was the way that Ginting finished that rally. It was not with one of the power smashes and all that. It was going much more for placement and taking off the pace on the last one there, moving his opponent forwards. I think that was a very clever choice.
Yeah. There's a little exchange at the net early on in that rally that was just extraordinary.
It was. Ginting was very good getting that one back.
So 7 of the last 9 points now to Ginting. Oh, clever.
Yeah. That was a Tai Su Ying.
Well, ever since he trailed 2-8, and you said Ginting has got to do something different, he has, because he's up the tempo of his own game. His movement, which is causing problems in itself to CHOU Tien Chen, because he's got less time to react.
But still, he's not making unforced errors anymore.
No.
Adding that on top of it, then he is a very dangerous player to play.
Well, not only 8 of the last 10 points, but 6 straight points. In fact, it's 7 straight points. It's 10-13, wasn't it? 10-13 down, I'm sure he was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
7 to an end. Not a moment too soon as far as the defending champion is concerned.
14-17.
Yeah, what do you make that mistake for?
Yeah, remember his reach. He was passing the centre of the court in that one as well, so it was a tricky shot to play.
Nice.
Ginting completely controlling the net at the moment, setting him up very nicely, having lots of options.
14.
CHOU Tien Chen have to go in and challenge him, take the net away from him somehow, at least in 1 or 2 rallies, to get some fear into him in terms of whether Ginting dares to play the net.
Service over. 15-18.
Oh, did well on that backhand.
That's why
Wide.
it's...
Well, this opening game is far from over yet.
18.
Just 2 points in it. Oh, look at that net shot. Well, you don't really get any better than that net play from Anthony Ginting.
Service over. 19-16.
It wasn't just how close it was to the net, the tumble on that was incredible.
I actually also think it just clipped the top of the tape.
Yeah. 2 points away from the opening game. First game point opportunity
Well, that's what you
squandered.
have to admire, isn't it, when you look at Ginting? He's playing the shot from a low position.
Yeah.
He's playing that tricky delay shot and all that. He is always pushing the boundaries.
Second time of asking, and it's the opening game to the number 7 seed, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. 21-17 confirms the umpire. Look at that lovely, lovely touch. So much imbalance as he plays that. Just delightful.
And then walks casually off court.
Yeah. 22 minutes for the opening game. 21-17. think without any shadow of a doubt, last year was the best year of his career, CHOU Tien Chen, to date. 7 finals from 20 tournaments. Now, 20 tournaments is a lot. Oh, all good. 7 finals, winning 3 titles. So not only this Singapore Open, but also won the German Open and the Korean Open.
If you look at it from CHOU Tien Chen's point of view, when it comes to defensive work, he's got to try to play a few more cross-court blocks, because Ginting is just coming in so fast, and he's always following up on the straight one. So in order to, you know, twist and turn, he's got to go some block cross courts now and again. Definitely didn't fall for that one, did he?
Yeah. Oh, cross-court blocks like that, you mean?
Exactly like that.
What a shot from Ginting.
Anticipated it 100%, waiting for it, and just played the most beautiful cross-court shots.
Almost seemed to have a little bit of topspin on it.
Trying to have a look at this. Look at the anticipation, and then that's it.
Oh, my goodness. That is superb.
As you would say, take that.
Yeah.
That's really well played. Hats off.
Yeah. Magnificent. Just wide. CHOU Tien Chen to get back to his base position in the centre of the court. And just totally unable to react to it.
Yeah, but Ginting, he just walked from there. He knew that was a winner straight away. He didn't even follow up, nothing. constructive rally by CHOU Tien Chen here. He made Ginting run a lot on the diagonals and all that. He really tried to move him well. I think that was a very good rally here by the player from Chinese Taipei.
Shot that CHOU Tien Chen had played, the backhand, he did a full pirouette.
Yes, he did.
Not enough time to then refocus, see where the shuttle is coming.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He's
Ready
in
for
trouble.
defence.
Yeah, he's in trouble. But it's a very nice push from the net from Ginting.
That's good. Nice play from the defending champion. One of only 2 defending champions left in the whole tournament. The others, the men's doubles pair, Hassan and Seti, are one.
They're still left, yes, that's true.
It's a rare error in that play from Ginting. Hover, and then just from behind the front service line, a leap towards the net.
He's so quick on his feet.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about CHOU Tien Chen has probably not performed to our expectations here in early 2019. I have to say the same goes for me, in my personal opinion, when it comes to Anthony Ginting. I thought he could have played better, but maybe now everyone is gearing up for this 1st May, and then everyone will play at their very, very best.
Yeah. Oh, there's another pirouette from CHOU Tien Chen. What a rally. Oh, terrific. What a difference when CHOU Tien Chen can get to the net and take it early.
Yeah, but it's also making a difference again in this rally. CHOU Tien Chen is moving Ginting cross and cross and cross, really making him running the diagonals. It does make a difference.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There's a few things in that rally. I know it was very, very short. I really liked CHOU Tien Chen serving all white. And then Ginting was forced to play with the backhand and not the forehand that he favours to do. Still, Ginting played a really nice tumbling net shot. And then, of course, the finishing smash cross court.
Yeah.
So we're talking about 3 or 4 shots, but of so much quality, but also thought through very carefully.
Play.
I think this was the beginning of where CHOU Tien Chen is trying to psych himself up, because when he's doing that, he's always shouting, celebrating the points. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it was a terrific smash. Straight at Ginting. But he slipped afterwards, did he?
It's the push off.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, he's all right. Was it with you when we were working at a tournament and CHOU Tien Chen seemed to be going to 3 games in every match?
Every single tournament, every match.
And he came up, was it to you? And he said, there you are, Morton. I won in 2 games.
Yes, he did, and he did it with a massive smile.
Yeah, great character. Yeah, good smash from Ginting. But the point is, he won't be fazed by the fact he's lost the opening game because he plays 3 games so often.
He's used to it. If anyone is used to it, he is used to it.
Yeah. So 10-all. CHOU Tien Chen towards the umpire, but I don't believe it was a fault, and it certainly wasn't called. So the 1-point advantage with Anthony Ginting here at the mid-game interval of game number 2. Forced to take it late, CHOU Tien Chen, because of the tumble. He's got to wait until the shuttle comes out of the tumble, because otherwise he'll hit the feathers first, and then you get no control of the shot.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
That's great. When he comes forward to the net, Ginting, he keeps his torso very much in an upright position, doesn't he?
He does.
Vertical. So many players sort of fall forward towards the net, and he's got this beautiful poise and balance, almost like a ballerina.
He's got the balance, and I think that's the key word here. He's got the balance as and when he's coming in.
The shuttle at the front of the court. He's got so many options. He can push it flat.
Gone cross court.
There's the push flat, and then the next one is a delicate little block.
But he could have gone cross court at the net as well. That would have been a straight winner as well.
Yeah. So it's 5 straight points from 8-10 to 13-10. CHOU Tien Chen senses that it's really got to be now or never if he's going to make a move.
have a tendency to take these lower points, both players.
Play.
It's overdone it. Yeah. 5 straight points now to the defending champion.
15-13. Play.
Forced to take it low again. CHOU Tien Chen in the front of the court.
Service over.
It could be interesting to see what would happen if CHOU Tien Chen started to play more of these shots we call long net, where he's pushing it into the court rather than playing it so tight, which means that Ginting, when he's coming up at the net, he can play these tight spinning net shots. Could be interesting to see what will happen.
What was that return of serve, Morton? Did you see it? It was a long net.
It was a long net. Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
So he couldn't actually play that tight spinning net shot.
can't.
That's exactly what you meant.
I think it's, you know, again, trying to play the variation, trying to do the things that can, you know, upset the rhythm of the opponent. I think it's extremely important when you go to this level of play.
Yeah. Upset the rhythm by tactical play, not by foul means.
But that doesn't exist in badminton.
Play.
Oh, that's too loose. Yeah, got what it deserved.
Service over. 15-16.
Well, it goes without saying, these next few rallies are absolutely crucial. He took that a little late, didn't he? Could have reached out and taken that earlier.
That's one of the things we've discussed on CHOU Tien Chen, is that except that shot there, he can get it earlier.
Yeah. And it would put so much pressure on his opponents.
CHOU Tien Chen. CHOU Tien Chen.
Well, he's so focused, he's not hearing the umpire. Yeah, the umpire, neither player was ready. Celebration. There was a clenched fist there as well from CHOU Tien Chen.
It's just terrific badminton from both players. Back and forth and back and forth. We see one fantastic shot after the next.
Good feed.
been serving low for so many times, and suddenly the flick is coming.
Yeah, it was a good one too. Tactically good. Execution was good. CHOU Tien Chen was nowhere near it. He was off to the back of the court.
19-16.
A wise smile from Ginting. CHOU Tien Chen 2 points away from taking this second game.
Singapore
Indoor Stadium would love to see a third game in this first men's singles semi-final.
Small disguise on it, but still reaching it a little bit too low. But mind you, both of these two players are capable of taking 3 or 4 points in a row.
Yeah.
So let's see what's happening.
Yeah, because it was just 4 straight points, wasn't it? Because it was 16 all, then 16. Yeah. You just never know. Oh, that's wild. Well, 2 game points have come and gone, and only 2 remain for the defending champion. Brilliant defence, brilliant! And the second game to the defending champion, CHOU Tien Chen, 21-18. And we will indeed be treated to a third and deciding game. Well, what a thriller this is turning out to be. Look at that defence on his deep forehand. Full stretch. Look how quickly he gets up. He's diving and getting up all in one movement. Look at that. So 1 game. Just shy of 50 minutes. 1 game apiece. So the toss of the coin and the choice of ends may prove
Final
quite
game.
decisive, because it was CHOU Tien Chen who won the toss
Play.
and chose to start this new side, which means that he will finish the match on the better side.
Yep. Yeah, that can end up being a very wise choice.
I suppose the psychology of what must be going through this young man's mind, Ginting, you know, having been so close in that second game.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
and now he's got to regroup, play a third game.
Service over.
I think he can do it.
2.
Yeah.
I think he can do that.
Yeah.
It's part of the game. Yes, he was close, but, you know, both of these two players are fighting to get to the final for the first time this year.
Yeah.
So I am convinced that we're going to go all the way.
Neck and neck. Point by point. Oh, that's nice.
Service over.
A real swing of the racket there
3-1.
from CHOU Tien Chen. That's good control, because he's hitting with the drift there, and that was just inside the line. Oh, clever. What a backhand.
Got out of trouble on that one.
How did he do that?
One more. Ah.
Yeah, good rally.
Service over.
Yeah. What was that? Pushing to the back, pushing to the back. Well, you're that side of the court. Use the back court as much as possible.
That's a lovely technique on that backhand there. Really lovely.
And he's addressing the shuttle early. Just watch his racket head as he comes forward. Look at that.
The control is really good.
Yeah.
The control is so nice.
So 4 straight points now for Ginting. Seem to be behind the shuttle there. Off balance.
Play.
straight points for Ginting. 1-4 down.
Yes. And this is where now I think these long net shots could come quite handy for CHOU Tien Chen. Because Ginting is starting to control the net completely and killing a few good shots up there.
Yeah, that's nice. Good disguise on that.
Service over. 5-7.
I don't think the drift is as bad as it was the first few days, in all honesty.
I heard you say that earlier, and I've been watching ever since you said it, and I'm tending to agree with you, Morten.
Service over. 8-5.
See, even that deep forehand shot from CHOU Tien Chen, we talked about him taking it late at the net, but he could have taken that one earlier as well, deep in the forehand corner.
In a situation like that, sometimes I also think that instead of trying to play a pressure shot back in a situation like that, just accept, okay, I'm in trouble, play a good, long, clear, and, you know, buy a little bit of time, settle up your defense, and then get back into it, rather than giving Ginting this opportunity where he can feed off the speed and so on. I think that could have helped as well. Because Ginting is definitely zooming at the moment. He's playing really...
Oh, brilliant!
He's really playing well, Ginting.
Yes. Oh, what a defensive shot from CHOU Tien Chen.
Ginting saw that on the floor.
Yeah, he never thought that was coming back. Late in the forehand corner. But look at that defence.
But it's a similar situation what we discussed. If it gives it a little bit more sort of height to that shot, it would mean that Ginting hasn't got that speed to feed off. And maybe you can establish your defense a little bit better. Of course, not needed here. He got it back.
Don't believe it. What a rally.
That's what I meant. Buying time.
Sensational.
3 times CHOU Tien Chen is attacking the forehand of Ginting, and the 3rd time it's going down.
Look at that defence. Final shots. The slice across courts. Slice creates the extra spin of the shuttle, and the extra air resistance as the shuttle is spinning makes it slow quicker, which is why you can get it going down so quickly. And the longest rally so far, 44 shots. Well, this is just getting better and better.
Situations like that, it could be nice with a cross-court block there from CHOU Tien Chen, because trying to look at how quickly Ginting is in at the net on the follow-up.
Yeah. He's running in a straight line.
He is.
You've got to make him change direction.
Exactly. That's bad luck for Ginting. I have to control and really pushing it there.
10. Took it early, and CHOU Tien Chen was guilty of backing off from the net. So it's a 3-point advantage for Anthony Ginting as the players change ends in this deciding game.
Trying to look at that beautiful action from Anthony Ginting on that last net shot there. How he delays it and disguises it at the same time, but still is coming very fast.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach. Joe.
Well, an hour and 3 minutes this has been in progress, and just 3 points in it.
11-8. Play.
CHOU Tien Chen's pace has dropped a little, whereas I think Ginting's pace has remained the same. Still seems to be moving very quickly. I'm sure CHOU Tien Chen will get second wind in a minute, but at the moment I think his pace has dropped slightly.
We have an all-out attack here from Ginting. He is going for everything that moves at the moment.
Well, he put his hand down there, that was quite clear. He wants the court mopped, but the umpire saying no, just scuff it out with your shoe and play on.
Fantastic badminton.
But it has to be said that Ginting has won 14 of the last 18 points because he was 1-4 down.
Yes.
So since then, in all honesty, he's been in control of this deciding game.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Seven-point cushion for the number 7 seed from Indonesia.
How he can maintain that kind of pressure in all 3 games is quite incredible.
Yeah, it's impressive.
15-8.
was a good return of serve.
Service over. 69.
It's a good crowd in today, isn't it, Morgan? It's a good atmosphere.
It is, and I think it's a knowledgeable crowd. They really appreciate it. They've had some fantastic badminton today. Not only this match, but previous matches as well. It's been really good.
Play.
Just so good, because I'm telling you, the net shot from Anthony Ginting was not loose, and for CHOU Tien Chen to brush that off the top of the tape.
16.
Look at this net shot. How did CHOU control that and also control his body so he didn't hit the net?
Yeah, it would be very difficult not to take the net down. Look at that. Oh, just made it.
Yeah. Down, but certainly not out.
No, that's for sure. A wonderful fighting spirit from both of the players as well. They're giving their absolute best.
And it's also been played in good spirit. There's been no arguments, certainly so far, and
no.
You know,
and it will not happen.
And respect for each other. Great example of real sport. Said they were giving their all. That was not hyping it up. Look at this. And CHOU thought that was going to go over, and he was diving in preparation. Fabulous advertisement for our sport. Oh dear.
It's no problem, he just grazed his finger.
Okay. Yeah. And with the rules of international sports, blood injuries must be treated immediately. But it gives both players the opportunity to have a little breather. Well, they'll put a plaster on it, and I think the plaster will last about
2 seconds.
Yes. Well, what a match. It certainly won't stop him playing, that's for sure. It's maybe just stinging more than anything. A little graze. Okay, while they're getting medical treatments, another quiz question for you. Indonesian players have won a total of 12 men's singles titles of the previous 29. Do you remember the first? And I'll give you a clue. The first was in 1991, 28 years ago. The first Indonesian to win a men's singles here. And it's a bit of a trick question because he's played other disciplines as well.
Okay, because I had 3 in my mind and they did not play doubles.
This particular player who won the men's singles, first Indonesian to do so here, also won the mixed doubles here in 1997 with Rosalina Rezu.
Oh, that's annoying.
And he also won many, many men's doubles titles as well. Am I going to have to tell you more?
I'm devastated, honestly.
Bambang Supriyanto.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he was a good doubles and singles player as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But that in itself, the fact that 12 of the men's singles titles have been won by Indonesian players over the last 29 events, that's 41% of the men's singles titles have gone to players from Indonesia at this Singapore Open. I mean, there was a time when Indonesia were very, very strong in the men's singles discipline and the men's doubles, but men's singles globally, and they had about 4 or 5.
Yoko Supriyanto, Alan Budi Kusuma, Adi Veranata,
Haryanto Abi.
Exactly, and
yeah.
you know, I had a few on my mind, but when you said doubles, then
that
okay,
threw you.
Yes.
But that's why it's of interest.
Play.
So play resumes. 12-16, deciding game.
Plaster definitely did not stop Ginting from playing a spinning net shot that took the top of the tape as well on the first shot.
Yeah. But does that plaster, does that bandage go right the way around his hand?
It does.
I would have thought that was a bit off-putting, to be honest.
That's why I said it, because I think that would be something most players would say, no, I don't want that.
18.
Well, it's unfortunate timing for a medical timeout, because it seems that CHOU Tien Chen has just lost his rhythm. What a net shot from Tien Chen. You can't get tighter than that, can you? Perfection.
CHOU Tien Chen knew that one was going out. He knew it was going wide. He did not even try to go at it.
It's wide.
Yes.
Well, there's a challenge here from Anthony Ginting. I think it was just out.
Me too.
There's Certainly worth a challenge. There's been no challenges in this deciding game. In fact, CHOU Tien Chen has challenged once throughout the match. Oh, he caught the line! What a great challenge! What a challenge!
Service over. 19-14.
So 2 points away, Anthony Ginting from booking his place in the final tomorrow. Nice block. Gosh, could have pounced on that, CHOU Tien Chen. Played it safe, and I suspect that cost him dear, because now it is 6 match point opportunities.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's not wearing the plaster anymore. I think that's come off a few rallies ago.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Martin. To book his place in the final. The little hold and flick from the net. And the reigning champion is dethroned because Anthony Ginting has beaten last year's winner in 3 magnificent games. 21-14 in the deciding game in 1 hour and 18 minutes. We've sung his praises about what an exciting young player Ginting is, the 22-year-old from Indonesia. Well, played superbly today. Yeah, that final shot. But what a match, and it takes 2 players to make such a good encounter. So spare a thought for last year's champion, CHOU Tien Chen. But let's have a look at Ginting's smash placement. This 18 smash winners, and the red shuttles are unreturned. And look how many of them, in fact all of them, I think have got no stalks, which means that those are all outright winners, hitting the floor before CHOU Tien Chen actually got his racket to it. 52% of the smashes down Chou's backhand side, and look, 4 outright winners to the centre.
At the centre.
Yeah. So their confirmation of how Anthony Sinisuka GINTING got through this semi-final against last year's champion CHOU Tien Chen. 21-17, 18-21, 21-14 in the deciding game in 1